Hello guys and welcome to another video. Today, I'm doing a video over Gohan. It's a drink title there. I want to know why. Let's go.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Gohan 642 back with another video, and today this is going to be a rant on Gurren Lagann. Yes, Gurren Lagann was on Toonami not too long ago, as we all know, and in my opinion, the show sucked. Plain and simple. You can say all you want about this anime. Oh, I've heard people say how good this anime is. It fucking sucked. Don't fucking kid yourselves. Sorry if you freaking liked it, but it was stupid. Honestly, it was stupid. I don't understand what the point of the anime was.
The point of the anime is to do everything in life. Go out there and do the impossible. See the invisible. Row, fight the power! Did I just do that?
I mean, okay. Before anyone says anything, Kamina was the main character. People would be like, oh, no, Simone, Kamina's gone for a long time. No. Okay. This is the criteria for a main character. A main character is the main focus and is the person that's leading or is the person that gets the most airtime.
If you want to go by that logic, then Simone's the main character, which he actually is, because he has more airtime than Kamina because of his death. Also, not all leaders are the main characters like Tamaki and Roy Mustang. Those characters are leader-like, but they're not the main focus.
The first 9 episodes of the series, the person who was the main focus was Kamina. Kamina was getting more airtime than anyone. He was getting,
Scripting and editing, you better work on your scripting and editing!
Skippity-doo!
Another reason why this episode sucked is because they had a cliffhanger episode in the 6th episode. There's 27 freaking episodes. 27! And they have the cliffhanger episode in episode 6. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. Why? There hasn't been enough development yet of the characters, and you're already doing a cliffhanger.
What does cliffhangers have to do with character development? Don't you know cliffhangers are supposed to draw in more people to watch the next episode? And also, they went over their 22 minutes. So rather than rushing out the episode, they continue the story in the next episode.
Kamina was killed off. He was killed off for no real reason. I mean, yeah, he was fighting and, kept going until he died. I understand that logic. But that's something that should have happened at the end. It shouldn't have happened in episode 9 when there's 27 freaking episodes.
The purpose of Kamina's death is to give Simone the strength to keep on going. Heck, he got the drill out, pierce the heavens. Just who the hell do you think I am? What's up with these references? Skippity-doo!
The people say that the machineries, for Gundam fans, Gundams or Zoids,
It's Gunman.
those type of machineries were good, but no, they weren't. As a matter of fact, Gurren Lagann really took a lot of abstrations from Code Geass. The little fucking Gundam thing that they were using throughout the series, that was kind of a little similar to the Gurren Mark II. You see that, Gurren, it's the same thing, kind of, there.
One, me not being a Code Geass fan, I don't know what you're talking about. You should use more than one picture. And 2, why does it matter if they look similar?
And then, of course, Simone was like the main leader of the new city that they created, and then he gets overthrown by his own friend, and really just kind of dragged that one out.
How did they drag it out? Ross removed Simone because he caused the city to be destroyed during the attack, which he was not supposed to be in.
Yeah, and oh, God, I just this anime was stupid. It really was.
Okay, why is it stupid? You never explained.
And then the ending really was just so cheesy on so many levels. I know this is just kind of nitpicking here, but an ending where a person marries someone and then seconds later the person dies or disintegrates. What kind of stupid ending is that? Seriously. If she was gonna die, why not have an ending where like Simone kisses her as she's disintegrating? You know, something like that. Why have a false wedding to marry her just so seconds after they're officially married she dies or disintegrates? That's really stupid.
Nia did that to profess her love for Simone before she faded away. That's true love. Skippity-doo!
There's no way this series, people are saying that the robots are the best. No. Zoids will always, Zoids Chronicle Century will always be the best machinery anime. Code Geass, obviously it was a better anime, but Code Geass really wasn't just about nightmare frames. That was more of a strategist anime that just happened to have those in there. That was like more of a, Code Geass was more of a, it was more of a strategist thing. You know, the nightmare frames, which are like kind of like Gundams, were basically just like add-ons, basically. You know, because they were like, those were like military strengths essentially. You know, they weren't heavily relying on those in Code Geass. You know, it was more about the leaders and stuff like that.
Funny, because Code Geass is considered a mech anime. Skippity-doo!
And there was too much funny crap going on. I know animes can occasionally have those little comedy, you know, skits here and there, but it just seemed that they just dragged that on way too much. Like, there was too much of that shit going on in the anime. I mean, just look at, Yayoko, I think her name was. Probably said her name wrong. But her, you know, I mean, she was decent. She was a decent character, but there was some inconsistency with her character, too. Like, she went on, you know, to be, like, a teacher. Like, I mean, I know, it was like kind of like, you know, she wanted to get out of that whole lifestyle, but she was already in that lifestyle to begin with. So her becoming a teacher was kind of dumb.
Even though you just answered yourself.
She was trying her hardest to like pretend that she didn't know what was going on and stuff like that. Or trying to make her kids think that she wasn't who they thought she was. I mean, come on. When you're one of those people, you gotta like do that. And, you know, she should have, you know, really been more involved with the whole government process, at least in some type of capacity, even like a consultant.
Why does he have to? She can do whatever she wants. I'm ending the video here because he repeats his argument over and over. Go on. You need to fix how your video is structured. It's a rant and all, but you still need to have a clean structure to keep your audience watching your videos. Honestly, you should do that for all your videos, Gohan. Most importantly, don't start in pointless arguments with me, just like you did with Blaze. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Super Smash!